Hello, this is Chris here with Is It Worth Seeing Theatrically, episode 33, Clown in a Cornfield. This is apparently a movie based on a trilogy of books, young adult books. Based on the trailer, it looked fairly interesting. You know, a slasher film with a small town, mascot that's going around killing people, and I would say the first half of the movie isn't too bad. It's entertaining enough early on, but where it really just falls apart is the last half of the movie. There's a lot of lack of explanation, I should say. For the last half, there's things that I don't know if they came from the book, that obviously it's a case of these don't translate. They didn't translate over to the movie, and the guy who wrote it and directed it didn't think about the fact that they could have cut those out or maybe expanded upon them. Because the way they are in the movie, it falls seriously flat. So, unfortunately, this is one of those that I would say, if you catch it on streaming, it's not a bad movie in that case. There are elements to the movie that just don't work for the slasher genre. There's some things about it that I kind of wish they'd done something different, and I really try to avoid with these kind of reviews, I guess you want to call them. They're more meant as just I kind of recommend this to see if it's in the theater because it gives you a different experience than at home. And sometimes the theater experience is so much better than at home, especially when you have an audience that's really into comedy, or an action movie, whatever. Sometimes it can be really enjoyable to see it with a bunch of people. Unfortunately, this one, it doesn't quite do it, and I really wouldn't recommend seeing this in the theater, even at a discount. I mean, the nice thing is the movie cost $1 million to make. They've already made $3.1 million, I think, over the weekend. So this, as an independent film, which is always nice to see these ones kind of gain traction and everything, it does show that you don't need a huge budget to make a movie like this. And something like this is going to easily make its money back. It just falls flat in the last half. And for a 90-minute movie, or 94-minute movie, whatever the runtime is for it, it just unfortunately isn't worth seeing in the theater. Even on the big screen, this just wasn't scary. It really didn't have the gore that you kind of come to expect from the slasher films. So if you get a chance to see it streaming, check it out. Otherwise, my recommendation is just skip this one and check out some of the other movies out in the theater right now. If you're really looking for something to watch, Thunderbolts is a good one. So, if you like these videos, give me a like, subscribe to the channel. It helps out, and I appreciate everyone who does. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.